This is 2.4. So we've done long division, which we didn't actually do long division. We did box division, which is way, way better. So that's really nice. So now we're going to look at synthetic division. But first, they've thrown in this problem. Divide this as much as possible. So can I take a negative z squared out of both of those? Yes. So 4z to the fifth divided by negative z squared is going to be negative 2z to the third minus 3z. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. Yeah, that's super easy. Okay. All right. This one is long division problem type 2. So I'm going to set up actually, we're going to do something different. I am going to take a picture of this and move it over here. All right. All right, how do we divide this? We put 2x minus 4 on the left, and then we stick in 8x to the third, divide 8x to the third by 2x, and we get 4x squared. And then 4x squared times negative 4 is negative 16x squared. Add a column. Those two need to add up to be negative 22. We're at negative 16. How many more do we need? Negative 6x squared. Pull out a 2 and an x, and I get minus 3x. Negative 3x times 4 is 12x. Okay. 12x and this one need to add up to be 2x. How many more do I need? Negative 10x. Pull out a 2 and an x, and I get minus 5. Negative 5 times negative 4 is 20. Is that what I was hoping for? No, I need a 23. So my remainder is going to be 3. So if it asks you for quotient and remainder, this is the quotient, this is the remainder. If it just asks you for the answer, how do we write that? Plus 3 over 2x minus 4. Okay. All right, let's learn something new. Oh. This one, you're just going to divide. So divide each of these by that. So that's going to be 9x squared v to the third minus, oh, it didn't divide. Oh, shoot, sorry. So I'll write it out. Negative 27 x to the 6th v to the 6th plus 5 x to the 6th v over negative 3 x to the 5th v to the 3rd. So can I divide the 3? No. Do both terms in the numerator have a 3? No. Can I divide x to the 5th? Yes, I do have enough x to the 5ths. So that would be 27x something plus 5. Can I divide the v's? Not all of them, but I can divide. How many v's do all 3 terms have? So this one has 6, this one has 1, and this one has 3. So I can only cancel one of them. So v to the 5th, no v's there, negative 3, all the x's are gone, v squared, like that. All right. So, let's look at this. All right. Yeah, that looks really complicated, huh? Okay. Oh, I missed. Okay. So I want to take negative x to the fourth plus 7x to the third plus 2x minus 12 and divide it by x minus 7. You know how to do that using box division. But whenever you're dividing by a linear term, there is a faster way to do it called synthetic division. What do I mean by linear? It fits the form mx plus b. Does the denominator fit the form mx plus b? Yes, it does. Okay. Here's how you do it. You set the denominator equal to 0. What is the root associated with x minus 7? Positive 7. Does everybody get that? Even those who are not paying attention? So I'm going to stick 7 in the corner, and then I'm going to write out the coefficients of the polynomial, and they have to be in the proper order. It has to be x to the fourth, x to the third, x squared, x, and constant. Okay? So what is the first coefficient? Negative 1 from here. What's the second coefficient? 7. And the third? No, not 2. 0. Everybody see that? 0. And the next one? 2. And the next one? Negative 12. Okay? Now, we're going to drop the first coefficient. So we drop this down, negative 1, and then you multiply, add until you get to the end. So we're going to take 7 times negative 1 is negative 7. And now we add. 7 plus negative 7 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0. Oh, this is a dumb one, but whatever. And then we add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Negative 12 plus 14 is 2. And that is my remainder. So we just performed division. Very little thinking. It was done super quickly. Okay. Now the original equation was an x to the fourth equation. What happens when you divide an x to the fourth equation by an x to the first equation? You get an x to the third equation, right? So my new coefficients are negative 1x to the third plus 0x squared plus 0x plus 2 with a remainder of 2. So the answer is negative x to the third plus 2 plus 2 over x minus 7. Okay. Now that one had a whole bunch of zeros in it. Let's do another one. Yes, this doesn't always work. So, okay. Let's divide this by x minus 1. Let's make this a plus and this a plus. There we go. So, what number goes in the corner? 1 goes in the corner. Am I missing any coefficients? No. So, my coefficients are 5, negative 2, 6, negative 4, and 3. Now, I warn you, I just made this up. This could get awful. So, I might end up changing some of the numbers. But hopefully it's not too bad. So, we drop the first one, 5. Then we just multiply, add until we get to the end. 1 times 5 is 5. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 1 times 9 is 9. Negative 4 plus 9 is 5. That's not too bad. 1 times 5 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. That's my remainder. So what is the answer? 5x to the third plus 3x squared plus 9x plus 5 plus 8 over x minus, x minus 1. Yes. It does. So she's asking, does it matter if this is positive or negative? It does matter. You set the bottom equal to 0, and we get x equals 1. Yeah. No. No, it's always the root of the denominator. So if this was x plus 4, what would go in the corner? Negative 4. So let's do one of those. Okay. What number goes in the corner? Negative 2. I'm gonna put that as a question mark. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out in a minute. So there's a number there. I just don't know what it is yet. So negative 2 goes in the box. Am I missing any coefficients? They're all there. 1, negative 6, negative 8, and then whatever the last one is. Okay. Drop the 1. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. 6 minus 2 is negative 8. Negative 2 times negative 8 is 16. And that's 8. So this is going to be a 16. Okay. Negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. So my remainder is 0. It went in evenly. That's nice. So what's my answer? X squared minus 8x plus 8. Okay. Now, when does synthetic division work? It only works when the denominator is linear. X plus 3, x minus 7. And it sort of works if you had 2x plus 3. So let's go back to this problem. Okay. Let's try synthetic division on this one. So we know what the answer is. Oops. Oh. Okay. So what goes in the corner? Set the bottom equal to 0. 2. Oh, this is a bad example. Let's go back here. Okay. Looks like the other version is not going to happen on this assignment, so I'll show it to you on the next assignment.